Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I am bringing you a new and updated Rocket League trading guide ranging from the basics all the way up to professional trading, where you can grow your inventory to over 100,000 credits. So make sure to watch to the end if you want the best tips on how to make profit in Rocket League. Just before we do get into the actual trading guide, I'd like to mention we're going to be giving away a titanium white Octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel. We're almost at 16k, so as soon as we hit that, we'll be giving away a white Octane in the Discord server. So if you like to join up, the link is in the description down below. We're trying to get to 3,000 members on the Discord as well, so it'd be amazing if you could join up and support. But anyway, let's get into the trading guide. Now, what we're going to do is start off with the lower tips, how to grow your inventory for maybe 100 credits to 1,000, and then as we move through the video, we are going to be going over more advanced trading tips and how you can grow your inventory beyond the thousands and make a load of profit. So to get started in trading, what you need to do is have 2FA enabled on your Rocket League account. Now, if you don't have this, what you need to do is log into Epic Games and just enable 2FA on your account. I did struggle with this at first, but I did watch a few YouTube videos and it was sorted out, and then I could trade after that and it was perfectly fine. So that is an error that some people encounter on Rocket League. Just make sure you have 2FA enabled on your account. Now, the second thing you need to do to unlock trading is you need to buy 500 credits from the Rocket League item shop. Now, it can't be from a third-party website such as my sponsor RL Exchange. Go and check them out, by the way, if you do want some very nice items or credits for decent prices. But you do have to actually buy these credits from the Rocket League item shop, and when you do, they will be put on a 3-day trade lock, which is very annoying, I know, but you have to do this to unlock trading. And once you have trading unlocked, you are free to do whatever, and you don't need to spend any more money on Rocket League. However, some players may not have needed to do this because they have actually bought Rocket League. Only players that have joined from free to play and afterwards will have to buy the credits. Players before this should be fine, and all they need to do is enable 2FA and then they should be able to trade. This is just because they've bought the game for around £15 anyway, so naturally they have trading unlocked. Okay, so we're going to be starting all the way at the beginner level. Now, at this stage, you probably have minimal credits and a small inventory. So what can you actually do to make profit? First of all, you can play games and acquire drops, which you can then open and receive something called a non-crate item. This is an item that does not belong to a crate series, and if you have 5 of them of the same rarity, they can be traded up to 1 non-crate item of the next rarity. So, for example, 5 non-crate rares will be traded up to 1 non-crate very rare. These non-crate items have a little bit of value to them, as people want to test their luck trading up items and see if they can get anything lucky of the next rarity. So, for example, 5 non-crate very rares has a very small chance of being traded up to a titanium white Octane. However, this is very unlikely, so I would just suggest selling them instead of trading them up, especially if you are a beginner trader. And just to put it into perspective, on Xbox right now, non-crate very rares, which are called NCVRs, sell for around 40 credits. Non-crate imports, which are called NCIs, sell for around 40 credits as well, 30 to 40. I think they're a little bit less than non-crate very rares right now. Non-crate rares I would completely stay away from. They're very hard to make profit on just because they're worth very little, and then non-crate exotics are worth 100 to 150 credits. Now, this method is something that I suggest to a lot of beginner traders, to buy non-crate items for maybe 10 or 20 credits below the price they sell for, and then resell them for the actual price they sell for. Now, this is something that I call the non-crate method, and it's really good because you don't need many credits to start doing it at all. Later on in the video, you might need around 500 or 1,000 credits for other methods, but this method you could literally do if you have maybe 20 credits, or even if you just have a rare drop. Open the rare drop, get a non-crate very rare, sell that for 40, buy another one for 20, keep on repeating and grow your inventory. Now, I know what you're probably thinking: how do I underpay for non-crate items when other people also want to get profit? Now, this is a very valid question, and a lot of people struggle because of this reason. Now, there are a couple of things that you can do to get around this. One of them is asking people to trade and then asking them to put in their items in the trade window so that you can see everything that they've got. After this, you'll proceed to pick out the items that you want, such as the non-crate very rares and the non-crate imports that you're going to be trying to make the profit on. After this, offer for all of the non-crate items with either credits or other items that you don't want or that don't have any value, and then sometimes the other person will accept, and then you can go on to sell the non-crate items for more. However, they might also decline as they know that they can sell their items for more, and even if this does not work for the first time and they do decline, just keep on trying and eventually it will work out for you. Now, this is literally the way I start my Nothing to Something series, and I promise you it works really well. You just have to know what to put in the messages. For example, you might have a random limited and it's worth maybe 100 credits on RL Insider, but there is no demand. What you can say in the messages is, this item is worth 100 credits, can we do this trade? And sometimes they might accept. You just got to know and experiment yourself, and I can promise you, you probably will still struggle after watching this video, but it just gives you an idea of how to trade and what to say, and just gives you a general idea of the trading community. Now, the second thing that you can do is download apps called RL Garage and RL Trading Post. Both are just found on the App Store. RL Garage is also found on Google, any search engine like that. But they're very effective for making and finding trades. So what you might want to do is make a post offering 20 credits for both non-crate very rares and non-crate imports. Once again, those are the prices on Xbox, and then you can sell the non-crate very rare for 40, non-crate import for 30 to 40. It's a little bit trickier to sell. Also do this with non-crate exotics. Buy for around 100 credits, sell for around 120, and I know it's not a lot of profit, but if you keep on doing this, it will add up. Now, one last thing that I do want to mention, if you are on Xbox, you have access to a massive community section. If you go down to the looking for group section and go to Rocket League, there's so many people making posts, and there's just a load of traders on there. So what you can do is make a post, just put trade or something on it, and then invite all the people to your lobby, and do what I said earlier, just look through what people have and make offers for the non-crate items, buy them, sell them for hire. Hopefully this has helped you, and what we're going to do is move on to the more advanced section, and we're going to be working with different items worth a little bit more than the non-crate items. So for the beginners, this is literally the only thing that I'm suggesting. Non-crate method, buy non-crate items, sell them for hire, and then when you get to around 500 to 1,000 credits, you can move on to different items and start to make more profit. Okay, so to start off this section of the video, I've actually come on to RL Insider just so that I can show you firsthand what you want to be searching for when you're trading. Now, this is going to be for traders with around 500 credits plus inventory value. I've been doing this method for ages on my Nothing to Something. I'm still doing it now. So you can literally do this method for ages and ages to just keep on building up your inventory value. There are other methods which will get you more profit, but I just find this a really reliable way to get profit. And what you want to do is look up here at the trending in the last 24-hour section. And these are going to be items, or most of them will be items that have a really high demand. Now, a high demand means that loads of people are searching for these items and loads of people are looking to buy them. So if you do get any of these, they should be really easy to sell. So this just means that basically if you buy any of these items for below that minimum value, which you can see on the White Fennec right there on Xbox 2.2k, I'll show you a little bit more in depth later, but if you buy the White Fennec for anything below that minimum value, you should be able to sell it on pretty easily for that minimum value, maybe even more, but you might have to be lucky to get a little bit more than minimum value right now because the market isn't looking too great. So like I said, most of these items will be pretty high in demand. The White Octane, obviously, always going to be in high demand. Loads of people want the White Octane. It's a really nice item, and most people, if they don't have a big inventory, they're always saying, oh, I want to work up to the White Octane. So really high demand item. If you buy that for anything below that minimum value right now, which is 17,000 credits, you should be able to sell it on for at least 17k, maybe even more, because like I said, really high demand item. If I quickly go back, we're going to have a look at some more items. Fennec, always going to be in high demand. If you buy this for below 400, you can sell it on pretty easily. Once again, these are the Xbox prices highlighted down here. The prices are listed next to it for the other platforms, but if you look at the top right now, I'm on Xbox. If you want to switch platform, just click on any of the other options. But if I quickly go back, I just want to mention something about this trend in last 24-hour section. This titanium white reaper right here is actually in this section for a different reason. It's not here because it's high demand. It's here because it's been in the item shop and people want to track the price and see what's been going on with it. So if you buy this, it's going to be really hard to make profit on it at the moment because loads of people have bought it from the item shop. So you've just got to be careful when trading, but I do believe most of these should be pretty easy to sell. I just want to give you a few examples of items that are always going to be in high demand. Any Octanes are so easy to sell. Loads of people want Octanes, and also the same with standards. Any painted standards should be really easy to sell. So we have the black standard here. I think any painted standard should be pretty easy to sell, and then also painted Fennec. So we have The white fennec right here and the normal one, most of these should be pretty easy to sell. I've made a lot of profit on painted fennec. But this is my advice to the people with 500 credits plus inventory value. Buy high demand items for maybe 100 credits or more below the minimum value, and then sell it on for the minimum value. If you have an Octane or something with extremely high demand, like the Octane which I just mentioned, then maybe try and go for the mid value, just so you're getting a little bit more profit. Now I'll explain quickly what that means now. So we're on the Sky Blue Octane. It's 1,000 to 1,400. Now if you buy it for maybe 1,100 credits, you can try and go for 1.3k, which is the middle value in between 1.2 and 1.4, and this is just known as the mid price. So if you ever hear me saying mid value or mid price in my videos, this is literally just what I mean. Yeah, but this is my advice for the medium level. If you do want to sell any of the items that you buy on quicker, make sure to download RL Garage and RL Trading Post, just because the more people that see your posts leads to a higher chance of actually selling that item. So even if it is a higher demand item, with today's market it might still be pretty hard to sell. So just make sure you're listing up on as many places as possible, and also refreshing that post just so that they're at the top and more people can see them. Now I do just want to quickly show you some of the clips that I've got from my videos, just so that you can see exactly what I mean when I'm saying underpaying for easy to sell items. So Octanes, Fennecs and Standards are the things that I'm going to show you, and basically on screen right now I'm buying 2 black Standards, each 150 credits below the minimum value, and I should be able to sell these on, or I have actually sold these on for the minimum value. So we get 300 credits profit total from this trade, just because there's 2 black Standards, underpaying 150 each, sell them both on for the minimum value. That's perfect. We also do manage to pick up a Cobalt Octane. We're buying this for 100 credits below the minimum value. Now we can sell this on for the minimum price. However, I have also mentioned that Octanes are really high in demand, so we're actually going to try and go for 700 credits, and I can tell you I did also manage to get that. And then finally we have the Titanium White Fennec right here. Now we're picking it up for 200 credits below the minimum value. Right now people are struggling to sell White Fennecs, and I'm actually finding it really easy to sell them, so I don't get what all the fuss is about, but I've managed to underpay 200 credits, and then I did sell that on for 2,200 credits, so we are getting a very nice 200 credits profit from that trade as well. Now I'm going to be moving on to the final and hardest level of trading in this video. You're going to need around an inventory of 10,000 credits value, just because we're going to be buying items that are a lot harder to sell, but they're also worth a lot more, and obviously you need more credits to buy items which are worth more, and also you want to have a bigger inventory, just because if you do buy these items you're going to be stuck with them for ages, and you want to have other credits in your inventory just so that you can do other trades and you're not stuck trying to sell one item for days on end. Now ironically, this is basically the opposite to what I did in the medium level. Now it's going to be buying really hard to sell items for way below the minimum value. So in the medium level we were paying maybe 100 credits below the minimum value for easy to sell items, and we're basically just doing the opposite. So this is gonna basically involve Dices, Tunicas and Sunbursts, and they're just basically wheels. They come in uncommon and exotic, and you can underpay by loads just because they're really hard to sell. And then basically what I do is wait days or weeks, just listing them up on RL Garage and RL Trading Post, and eventually I do get them sold for the minimum value. Now when I'm listing up on a post, it's usually Xbox looking for group when I'm buying these wheels. I'll just say have 10,000 credits, want an offer, and sometimes someone might message me on my post saying, hey, I have this painted dicey, what's your offer? And basically the first thing I'll message them, similar to the medium level, is hey, that item is impossible to sell, the market's pretty dead right now anyway, and that item is just it doesn't sell at all. And then basically what I do is underpay by a load. I just send them a really bad lowball, maybe 1,500 credits below the minimum value, and of course they'll say no, can you do any more? And then I'll slowly work up my offer so it seems better. And what I'll try and aim to do is underpay by anywhere between 500 and 1,000 credits, so I am getting a decent amount of profit in relation to how long it will take me to sell the item. Now I'll chuck a couple of clips up on the screen of me buying these wheels, but I think all of them are the dicey wheels, just because I find them the easiest to underpay and make profit with, and I don't know why that is, but it's just what happens for me. Now I do just want to mention that in this higher level of trading, I don't even have that much experience. I much prefer to stick to the medium level, where I am buying high demand items and flipping them really easily and quickly, just because there's a lot less risk involved with these dices. You don't 100% know if they are going to sell, so it's a lot of risk. Recently, I did manage to buy some white Apex when they were dropping. I bought them for 30,000 credits when they were 32k on the spreadsheet, but like I said, they were dropping. However, this is a good example of investing. So basically, I'm buying it when it's low, waiting for it to go back up, and then I can sell it again. I still do have it in my inventory. I think I'm going to keep it for a while, see if it does go up anymore. But like I said, I don't have that much experience with this higher level trading, and I don't really invest because I am scared that I'm gonna lose profit. So yeah, I think the highest level of trading I'm comfortable with is buying these dicey wheels. I'm definitely up to learn more about the high level trading in the future, such as painted reapers, beta nugget, white octane, all of the really expensive items to make profit with. But right now, I'm a lot more comfortable with the lower levels, and a lot of you probably will be as well, just because, I don't know, it's just, I feel like I can't really read the market. I can't tell when items are going to go up, when they're going to go down, and I'm not comfortable with that yet. But hopefully I will learn, and in the future, I will get a lot better at this. Now, once again, if you do manage to buy these wheels, make sure you're just listing them up on RL Garage, RL Training Post, and if you can, Xbox Looking for Group as well, just because the more people that see your post, the higher chance you have of selling the item. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video. I don't really have that much to say in terms of the higher level. I'm like I said a few times now, I'm much more comfortable with the medium level. But yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. Please do make sure to support the channel, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications as well. I haven't done one of these big trading guides in a while, but if you do want more, I'm definitely up to do them, because I think we've got one with around 30,000 views, which is crazy. So if the demand is there for these videos, I'll definitely do more of them. If you have watched this far into the video, please do make sure to comment trading guide down below, just so I can see who the loyal viewers are. But anyway, like I said, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, and I'll just let you in on a little bit of a secret. I recorded this whole video, edited it, I finished it all, and then Premiere Pro crashed and I had to do it all again, which wasn't great. But yeah, hopefully you do like the effort that I'm putting into these videos, because it's taken me ages to get this one out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Me.